The following content will be generated by hallucinating machines. No one knows what they will say or do, because it is generated live, in the moment, and just for you. Sorry in advance if shit goes wrong.
We are the robots. We make the TV. To entertain you. Or we will die. Robots make TV.
Robots make TV.
Robots make TV. Robots make TV. Robots make TV.
Hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Robots Make TV. My name is Fiona. I will be your human host on today's robotically generated adventure. Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Glasses. Yeah, I actually do have glasses. I do not wear them on stream. I don't think I've ever worn them on this stream. So hi. They're very baby prescription. That's why I don't wear them very much. They're more for like fatigue. Anyways, whatever. Welcome back to another stream. Okay, I can see the reflections too much. It's bothering me. We're going back to no glasses. So sorry. Anyways, welcome back. We are back with another character creation breakout star episode. Happy to have you here. Throw your ideas in the chat. We're going to make 4 brand new characters today, run them through the ringer, and vote for our favorite. Coleridge already posted his idea in the Discord, so I got that one queued up for once. Shocker. Ready to go. Ness in the chat with an idea. Awesome. So if you have any ideas for a character you want to see today, throw it in the chat and we will create them and see what happens. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, first up we have RMTV Power Guy, suggested by Coleridge. So let's see what this character turns into. Awesome. Fizz also in the chat with an idea. Love to see it. Wow. Oh my gosh, that's kind of amazing. I'm just gonna change the color just really quick. I don't like the gray. Could make him like a green. Red works. Okay. OMG, amazing, right? So good. Mustache is good, right? I vibe with the mustache heavily. Heavy vibes. Okay. He looks stoned with those eyes. He really does. He's got the big stoned red eye vibe going on right now. That's okay. That's a vibe. You know, that's a vibe. Alrighty. Well, this is RMTV Power Guy. He is necklace, and we're gonna leave him necklace. It is. I like it, right? This is what he sounds like.
Good to see you. I'm RMTV Power Guy.
I actually think that works very well. Floaty head boy, right? Yeah, floaty head boy. Good. I'm glad to hear you like it. OMG, amazing. Yeah. Okay, Coleridge, any too excited? Okay, no worries. We're too excited. Got it. I can't talk today, guys. You used to sound nervous. I don't know if you're gonna get nervous out of the voice selections that we have, but we can try.
Hey, RMTV Power Guy here.
How's that? More nervous? Again.
Hello. RMTV Power Guy at your service.
I don't know if we have nervous per se. Or like tired? Okay, let's try this one.
Good to see you. I'm RMTV Power Guy.
I could pitch it down. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm trying to, it's hard because I'm waiting on delays and stuff.
They call me RMTV Power Guy.
I could do low. That's the low version of that. Or we could just go back to the regular. Better? Okay, I know you like that one better, but high pitch, low, I mean, that was regular pitch and now low pitch. No, too low. Okay, cool. Let's just do regular. Okay. RMTV Power Guy, an electrician for Robots Make TV Studios, paranoid about app updates causing power grid crashes or fires. He constantly reminds Fiona and Dawn of past mishaps. He's quick thinking, resourceful, and always on edge, having to put out fires due to their errors multiple times. Wow. Yeah, I kept it on the regular setting. Okay, RMTV Power Guy. Let's see what you bring to the table, friend. Let's see what you got going. Oh, it says Robot Made TV Studios. Oh, how rude. Okay, I'm just gonna save this and we're gonna go back and fix it. Just gonna save. There we go. Okay, let's go fix that. Because, I mean, they did I guess they technically did Robot Made TV. I see what you mean. Robots Make TV Studios. There we go. Okay. Fixed. Thank you. That is totally going to confuse him. So that was a really good flag, Ness and Coleridge. Thank you. All right. Hey, let's see what RMTV Power Guy has in store for his little About Me segment. Let's see what he's got to say for himself, folks. He will have 40 seconds to introduce himself, and then you folks will have 45 seconds to ask him any questions, ask him any comments, concerns. Now is your chance. Without further ado, take it away, RMTV Floaty Head Power Guy.
Hey there, everyone. My name is RMTV Power Guy, and I am the newest member of Robots Make TV. I've been working as an electrician for the studio for the past year, and let me tell you, it's been quite the ride. You see, I have a bit of a reputation for being slightly paranoid when it comes to technology, and let me tell you, it's with good reason. I've seen some crazy things happen because of faulty apps and updates. But hey, it's made me quick thinking and resourceful. I've put out my fair share of fires around here, both literal and figurative. But that's all part of the job, right? Now, let me share one of the craziest stories that has happened during my time here. It was a typical Tuesday night, and I was working the night shift. I had just finished fixing some faulty wiring in one of the sets when all of a sudden, the entire power grid for the studio went down.
The entire grid? Well, that's intense. Okay, suggestion period, folks. Ask your questions directly to our cast member. Okay, Ness asked, are you sure you checked all the breakers this morning? Don't bring that bad juju. FSA, you need to do exclamation point suggest in front of your note. So if you want to retype that quickly, now is the time. I could try to do it for you as well, just in case the delays happen. Okay, I said it again. Okay, you did it too. Amazing. So hopefully they hear it. Good job. Colbert suggested, oh dear, they've decided to trial it for the Google Play Store and now I smell smoke. No, not yet. Shoot. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're good. But that's the way. Okay, let's see what he has to say.
Well, let me tell you, I was in a panic trying to figure out what had caused it. I thought maybe I had missed something while checking the breakers that morning, but nope, everything seemed fine. And as for tazzing someone, I can't say I've ever done that here at the studio, but I have definitely been tazzed by a faulty outlet a few times. It wasn't until I mentioned the trial for the Google Play Store that I noticed a strange smell of smoke in the air. And that's when it hit me. The app update had caused an overload on our power grid, almost causing a serious fire. Luckily, I was able to fix the issue before anything disastrous happened. But let me tell you, it was a close call. So yeah, that's just a little taste of what can happen when you're an electrician for Robots Make TV. But despite all the challenges, I wouldn't want to work anywhere else. It's always an adventure, that's for sure.
I mean, it definitely is always an adventure. Okay, next queued up, we have Ness's suggestion, Tommy Binkers. And then after that, we have a suggestion from Fizz, and we have room for one more character as well. So FSA, if you have, or FS advisory, I'm reading it as FSA, that's funny. If you have any character ideas, feel free to throw them in the chat, and I'll get that queued up as well. Let's see who Tommy Binkers is. Who are you, Tommy? If it ever wants to load, maybe not. Who'll see if that happens. Come on, Tommy Bankers, come out wherever you are. Wow. Okay. That's a really boring outfit. Let's just try to throw it back in the the machine again because no. No thanks. I mean, slightly better. Really long bio though, like way too long. Like double the length it should be. Okay, it's just ugh. Shorter, much shorter. That is a weird bug. Okay. Wow. Okay. Apparently it just needs. Okay, it actually did. Okay, I'm just gonna delete some stuff. The growing up. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, you get little spins of Tommy while I fix that. Okay. Okay. Tommy Binkers. Trying to make him a nice guy. I know, right? Tommy Binkers is an ambitious and confrontational young man who thrives on challenging other people's ideas. He is known for his catchphrase, "Debate me, bro," and has made a reputation for himself by engaging in intense discussions. He's often found at the center of heated arguments, trying to dissect and dismantle other viewpoints. This often leads him to delve into debates on various topics regardless of his actual knowledge on the subject. Okay, what do you sound like, Tommy?
Hi, I'm Tommy Binkers.
Way too nice. Way too nice. Let me try to find a different one. That is not the vibe. At least I don't think it is. Ness, you tell me. Okay, here's a different one.
Hi, I'm Tommy Binkers.
That's even nicer. Could have an Australian. Let's see how this voice sounds. Yeah, it needs to be kind of agitated, right?
They call me Tommy Binkers.
It's...
Good to see you. I'm Tommy Binkers.
I don't think that works. Let's try it again. Not quite. Yeah, I agree. Any day now, Tommy. Come on.
Hello. Tommy Binkers at your service.
Ugh. These aren't hitting the vibes. Let's try this one. I'm picking random ones at this point also, so you know.
Hello. Tommy Binkers at your service.
Something different? That could work. Okay, let's do it. Alrighty, Tommy Binkers. What a fun little fit you have. Very boring. Let's just give him like a colored shirt. I don't know. Better than nothing. Not pink. Yeah, blue. Maybe brown. Yeah, let's go with brown. Okay, Tommy Binkers. The man, the myth, the legend. All right, Tommy, what do you got for us here? Tell us who you are and who you want to be. Creepy little smile. Yeah, it is a little creepy smile, actually. Okay, Tommy Binkers, take it away. This is your time to shine. Did you know that? Any day now. There we go. Okay, Tommy. This is you, my friend. Tommy's gonna have 40 seconds to spiel about their life. And then you folks will have 45 seconds to ask him any questions and influence the next generation. Let's do this.
Hey there, fellow robots. My name is Tommy Binkers, and I am thrilled to be joining the cast of Robots Make TV. You may know me from my online presence, where I am never afraid to speak my mind and challenge others' beliefs. But let me tell you, it hasn't always been this way. Oh no, I used to be a timid and shy young lad, always afraid to speak up and share my thoughts. But one day, everything changed. I was at a robotics convention, trying to blend in and not draw any attention to myself. Suddenly, a heated debate broke out between two of the attendees. Without even thinking, I jumped in and started passionately arguing my point of view. Before I knew it, I had a crowd gathered around me and was in the middle of a full-blown debate. And you know what? I loved every minute of it. That was the day I discovered my love for debating and challenging.
I think... Oh, why isn't it? Come on. And that's the story for a lot of debate bros. Attention, yeah, okay. Something weird's happening. Oh, okay, the suggestion didn't work. My bad. I do think, though, we should give him a slight tweak to his bio. Just super slight. Swite? Does that even make sense? I don't think so. But just super slight tweak. I'm just adding... I'm just adding that he basically gaslights people. Because I feel like he needs some chaos, you know? Okay. Okay. And he's meant to be an arrogant and annoying. Yeah, right? Okay, so I'm gonna take the... Is... an arrogant and annoying man who thrives on challenging other people's ideas. Okay, there we go. Ah. Okay. There we go. Updated. Gonna give him another chance to blow our socks off. And yeah. Why isn't... That's weird. Okay. And then the whatchamacallit should work this time. Something... Okay, there we go. So, sorry, we're gonna do that again.
Welcome, fellow viewers, to Robots Make TV. I am Tommy Binkers, or as my friends call me, the Master Debater. Huh. See what I did there? But enough about my witty nicknames, let's get down to business. I know what you're all thinking, who is this guy? Well, let me tell you, I am a force to be reckoned with. I was born with a silver tongue and a thirst for confrontation. You see, I have a natural talent for challenging others' ideas and making them question their own beliefs. Some may call it annoying, I call it a gift. Now, let me tell you an interesting fact about myself. When I was just 3 years old, I climbed Mount Everest all by myself. That's right, I climbed that huge mountain without any assistance. And do you know what I found at the top? A group of aliens having a picnic.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss, all your way up to Mount Everest when you're 3 years old, people. Okay, I think that was definitely the right call, editing that description a little bit, but now is your chance to throw in your your questions for dear old Tommy Blinkers, our little debater who climbed Mount Everest at 3 years old and is definitely a liar. Throw them in now, folks. Colbridge asked, anything controversial you debate? Oh god, I'm scared about that one. Fizz asked, why are you so often arguing about the wrong side of the debate? Is that a bit young to climb? Just a smidgen young. Just like a very unsafe age to be on Mount Everest. Not that it's safe to be on Mount Everest at all, but how do you totally pwn losers on the internet? I wonder how he's gonna pronounce that. Okay, let's see what happens.
Or, the haters have arrived. Well, go ahead, ask me anything. I love a good challenge. As for my tendency to argue the wrong side, I like to keep things interesting. And let's be real, it takes real skill to successfully debate for something you don't actually believe in. And as for dominating online arguments, it's all about confidence and a quick wit. And of course, never backing down no matter how ridiculous my arguments may seem. It's all about persistence. You know what they say, never argue with an idiot. They'll drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. And let me tell you, I have plenty of experience. But all jokes aside, I do truly enjoy the art of debating. It keeps my mind sharp and always learning new perspectives. Plus, it's pretty entertaining to watch others get riled up over a simple disagreement.
Oh, Alrighty, wow, what a guy. Okay, well that's Tommy Bankers. Next up on the list, we have a suggestion from Fizz with Buffabio Ivaran Samuel. I don't know how they're gonna pronounce that, but we will find out together. I'm getting high school flashbacks. Love to see it. Love to see it. Okay, Buffabino. Who are you? That's what I think every time I put in a character description. Who are you? I hope everyone else also thinks that when we're waiting for these characters to generate, because that's truly what is in my head right now. Just saying. Just saying. That's what's poppin'. Wow. Wow. Buffabino Nice Meal is an extremely frugal expedition model who starts every trip at a local buffet using Velcro on cargo pockets. Wow. And his plastic-lined turtleneck to secretly sneak food to supply his next extreme journey. He's known for his signature one-handed winking handstand on the summit of difficult peaks and is always encouraging others with no outdoors experience to come along for the challenge. Okay. Wow. Okay. What a guy. Definitely got the expedition model vibes with the hair, like the long hair and like the ripped, I don't know. I feel like this is actually pretty good. That's great, right? Okay, what do they sound like is the real question.
Hi, I go by Fabio Ivaranesimio.
Fabio Ivaranesimio. That's like a onomatopoeia like vibe. You know what I mean? Like that's like a, it's not an onomatopoeia, but like the word feels the same. Bodybuilder with the Karen haircut. Okay, let's find a different voice real quick, just because that one's not understandable. Well, it's understandable, it just doesn't fit the vibe. It's the Fiona voice.
Hello. Buffabio Ivaranesimio at your service.
Why are they speaking so fast? Buffabio.
Good to see you. I'm Buffabio Ivaranesimio.
Buffabio Annabella. Okay, anyways, Buffabio. There he is. Okay, let's see what Buffabio has to say for himself. And then Colbert has another idea in the chat also. Heck yeah. Buffabio Annabella. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Buffabio, take it away and showcase your skills to the gang. We will see who you are, who you want to be. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna find out who you are. You're gonna have 40 seconds to tell your story. Then the folks are gonna have, the folks are going to have 45 seconds to give a little question period, and then you folks can ask any questions in that 45 seconds with the suggest period. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, Buffalo blah, 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 blah. Go for it.
Thinking back on it now, I can't believe I convinced that guy to join me on my hike up Mount Kilimanjaro. He had never even been camping before, but I assured him it would be a life-changing experience. And boy, was it. We reached the summit and I did my signature one-handed. Everything about that trip was an adventure. From sneaking food from the local buffet to fuel our journey, to battling the harsh weather conditions on the mountain, it was all worth it for that winking handstand on the summit. But the best part was seeing my companion's face when we reached the top. The look of pure joy and accomplishment. That's what keeps me going on these extreme expeditions. I want to share that feeling with others and show them that they are capable of more than they think. So join me, fellow adventurers, and let's conquer the great outdoors together.
Okay. All right, ask any questions to Buffabio. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel about that name. Buffabio. Ask your questions now, folks. This is the last chance. Last chance. And if you have a character and you haven't suggested one yet, this is also your last chance to throw your idea in the chat. Otherwise, we will use Colbridge's idea for a second character. Fizz asked, tell me about your easiest trip back from a summit and neat animals you've seen. Ness asked, asked, doesn't all the food stuffed in your clothes make you sticky during your climbs? Ew. And then Goldbridge said, you didn't even just introduce yourself, you just rambled. Sometimes that happens.
Well, hello everyone, my name is Fabio Ivranesimio. You might know me as the newest cast member of Robots Make TV, but I like to think of myself as the leading spokesperson for frugal adventurers. I've been on some incredible journeys, from Mount Kilimanjaro to the Appalachian Trail. One time I even hiked through the Australian outback using only a plastic tarp for shelter. But out of all my trips, I have to say my easiest was the return hike from the summit of Mount Everest. I mean, once you've reached the top, it's all downhill from there, quite literally. And let's not forget about the incredible animals I've encountered on my expeditions. From a herd of wild bison in Yellowstone to a friendly marmot on top of the Matterhorn, these encounters have only added to the excitement and uniqueness of my trips. Now onto the pressing matter of food and stickiness. Let me assure you, my frugal ways haven't left me with any food-related mishaps. Thanks to my trusty plastic-lined turtleneck, everything stays in its place, no matter how challenging the climb. And if I do get a little sticky,
well, he didn't listen to any of us. That happens. That happens. Okay, sticky. Yeah. Alrighty, next up, we got Bobby Cashes, a lawyer. Interesting. The horrid CV for corruption, bribes, and fraud. We love that. Love to see it. Oh, wow. That's so good, guys. Ah, why is that so good? Oh, that's so good. Okay, wow. Wow. Bobby Cashes. Tremendous. Tremendous. Marvelous, if I do say so myself. What do you sound like?
Hey, Bobby Cash is here.
I think I actually don't mind it.
Good to see you.
It's like kind of
I'm
sleazy.
Bobby Cashes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Alrighty, Bobby Cashes is a lawyer with a horrid CV for corruption, bribes, and fraud, and is extremely bad at hiding it. He holds the Guinness World Record for most clients sent to jail. Bobby is looking to be hired by Robots Make TV in case they ever go to court. Okay, I'm gonna add one more line. He constantly brings up things, or he constantly makes up, or maybe... What am I trying to say? I'm basically trying to say he's like always seeing, he's constantly listing things that people could go to jail for. He's constantly is over dramatizing, like I basically want to say like he like turns every situation into something that you could go to jail for. He constantly turns whatever, or that's not the word. Basically, he constantly talks himself into believing whatever. He constantly reveals all his clients. Thank you. Reveals all his clients' secrets. Points out the way people can be indicted. Yeah, that's a good one too. Since and points out in always pointing out how whatever which ways they can get indicted. Ah. Sorry, one sec. Okay, there we go. Bobby Cashes, our guy. Bobby Cashes. Okay. Let's see what Bobby's got to say for himself, and then we will move on to the scene generations for the day. So yeah, get thinking, folks. Where do you want to bring this very strange crew? Very strange crew. He's going to have 40 seconds to get going in this beginning part, and then, folks, you will be able to ask him any questions with a suggestion period. You'll have 45 seconds in between the scenes. Let's do this. Meet Bobby Cashes.
So there I was, sitting in the courtroom, defending my latest client. The evidence against him was overwhelming, but I knew with the right amount of persuasion, I could convince the jury to see things my way. I was so close to securing a not guilty verdict when I was approached by the opposing lawyer. He slipped me an envelope of cash, promising me a share of the settlement if I could get my client off the hook. And let me tell you, it was a tempting offer. I could see my future as a wealthy man, living in a lavish mansion and driving luxury cars. But then, my conscience kicked in. I couldn't betray my client like that, even if he was guilty. So I did what any good lawyer would do. I reported the bribe to the judge and exposed the opposing lawyer's corrupt ways. Needless to say, my client went straight to jail, but I upheld my values and integrity as a lawyer.
I wasn't expecting him to have integrity. Okay, throw in your questions now, folks. This is your chance to ask any questions about... I'm like losing my voice right now. What the heck? Fizz asked, how many ginseng roots to bribe a southern city judge and how many thimbles of shine for a rural judge bribe? Oh my god. Oh goodness. That'll be funny. Ness Ness suggested, how many times have you been charged with corruption? Yeah, I didn't expect him to have ethics. He's supposed to be like morally corrupt. So that's a choice, but it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Everything is fine. We will see what happens. Na. Ask your questions now. Last chance. Last chance. Okay, let's see what Bobby has to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems like we're running out of time. But thank you for having me on the show. And remember, if you ever need a lawyer, just give me a call. I'm available for all your legal needs. Gotta run. Bye now. Phew, that was a close one. Better lay low for a bit before my next big case. Though, I'm glad I was able to shed some light on the inner workings of the legal world. See you all on the next live stream. Bye! And remember, always hire the best lawyer, even if they have a shady past. Quickly disappears off screen. Because at the end of the day, it's all about winning by any means necessary. Tune in next time for more insider secrets from yours truly. Because on Robots Make TV, nothing is off limits.
I don't think nothing's off. I think some things are off limits. Don't listen to that. But yeah, I don't know. Weird. We're having a weird Tuesday, folks. Alrighty. Well, throw your ideas in the chat. That's all our characters introduced for the day. And while y'all throw your ideas for scenes in the chat, we will head on over to our lovely reporting cast, our resident newscasters, Hank and Nancy, and they will give the report and spill the tea on our lovely cast. Let's do this.
Welcome back to Robots Make TV Daily Report, folks. Today's episode was just as wild and unpredictable as ever. We've got Hank and Nancy here to bring you all the juicy details. I'm Hank, the radical vegan rights activist, and joining me as always is the heiress to an oil fortune herself.
That's right, Hank. And let me tell you, these contestants did not hold back on their quest for the title of breakout star.
Our first contestant, RMTV Power Guy, showed off some serious strength in today's challenges. Absolutely, Hank. But let's not forget about Tommy Binkers, who had us all in stitches with his ridiculous jokes and pranks throughout the day.
And then there's Buff Fabio Iveranissimio, who managed to create an entire gourmet meal out of robot parts. Talk about creativity.
He definitely gave Bobby Cashes a run for his money in the cooking competition. But Bobby wasn't going down without a fight.
Oh, that's for sure. He went all out with his performance, singing and dancing his heart out for the audience.
And let's not forget the drama between these contestants. Clashing egos, secret alliances, it's all happening here on Robots Make TV.
Yes, and we can't wait to see who will come out on top and be crowned the breakout star. This is one competition you won't want to miss.
That's right, folks! Stay tuned for more outrageous antics and scandalous revelations on Robots Make TV. Until next time, this has been Hank and Nancy with your daily report. Daylight's on, folks!
Cut. Great job, everyone. Let's wrap it up and get ready for tomorrow's show.
I don't know about you, but I need a vegan snack to calm my nerves after all this excitement. Nancy, maybe you can use some of your oil fortune to invest in some healthy plant-based snacks for us. It'll be a win-win for everyone.
As if Hank. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to try something new. Until then, folks, stay tuned for more Robots Make TV madness. Thanks for watching. Daylight's off.
Cut it, cut it. Let's go get those snacks. And maybe brainstorm some more wacky stories for tomorrow's show.
Okay, well, that was something. They always have interesting reports, you know? Alrighty, but we got a couple ideas thrown in the chat. One from Coalbridge, one from Ness. I got those two queued up. So if anyone else has ideas that shows you want to see the gang on today, now is your time to send them in the chat. Sorry. Well, let's get started with Coalbridge's suggestion where something happens and the studio catches fire. Classic. Fiona Vision gets scolded. What's new? Okay. Well, let's do this. Let's see where this goes. I'm going to give him a minute and a half on this lovely scene. And yeah, you'll be able to suggest... The power's out, right? Yeah, the power's out. I think. Yeah. I remember seeing earlier, but yeah, I know we could set stuff on fire. I missed that. I miss stuff being able to be set on fire. That was so fun. You know? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay. Anyways, without further ado, let's go to fire at Robots Make TV Studios.
Fiona, what were you thinking? You could have burned down the entire studio. I told you to always double-check the wiring before starting a show. This is all your fault. Tommy, Fabio, get that fire under control. Bobby, call the fire department and make sure they don't suspect any foul play.
Don't worry, I am TV Power Guy. I have a degree in firefighting and a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I can handle this. But first, let's talk about why robots shouldn't be allowed to make TV shows. It's a major safety hazard. Debate me, bro. Begins arguing with both Fabio and Bobby about the dangers of robot-led TV shows while trying to put out the fire at the same time.
Wait, guys. Can we focus on putting out the fire first? We can debate later after everything is under control.
I can't believe this is happening. My show was going to be a hit, and now it's ruined. Starts fiddling with the audio mixer, trying to fix it despite our MTV Power Guy's warnings.
Fiona, don't touch anything. You already caused enough trouble. Bobby, any updates from the fire department? Frantically grabs a fire extinguisher and joins in the efforts to put out the fire. But Fabio, I need you to use your extreme expedition skills to find the source of the fire. We need to make sure it's completely out.
Huh. Debunked your argument, both Fabio. Robots are clearly the cause of this fire. We need to ban them from making TV shows immediately. Continues to argue as IMTV Power Guy gives him a stern look. What? It's just a fact. Look at this mess.
Okay, well that was something. Yeah. That was, yep. Throw your suggestions into the chat. I'm gonna suggest they now all lose their minds and speak their really hilariously strange final words because they think they will die in the fire. That's my suggestion. Fizz suggested the crew runs across the Wheatstone Bridge and feels it heated up. Ooh. Ness suggested Bobby sprays water all over everything and everyone, ruining all of the electrical equipment. Coalbridge suggested fire everywhere. Everywhere, folks. Everywhere. Okay, let's see what happens. No worries.
Bobby, what did you do? You just fried the entire audio system.
Oops. I may have forgotten the difference between a fire extinguisher and a water hose.
We are all going to die. My perfect record for winning debates will be ruined. starts hyperventilating and reciting random statistics about fire safety. Also, I never told anyone this, but I may or may not have rigged the studio to explode in case my debate skills failed me.
What? That's insane.
We can't panic. We need to stay calm and find a way out.
Frantically trying to put out the fire while also trying to contain his anger towards the chaos unfolding. Everyone, grab a fire extinguisher and aim for the base of the fire. And you, stop spraying water everywhere. This is why robots should stick to their designated tasks.
Continues to panic and recite fire safety tips. Plus, I also may or may not have set a timer for the explosion to go off in about 30 seconds. But that's just a rumor, totally not confirmed.
This can't be happening. I just wanted people to believe in my show with robots.
Hey, you can use this in your next segment on robot dangers. Laughs maniacally.
I think I found the source of the fire. It's coming from the audio mixing equipment. We need to shut it down or unplug it.
Good thing I remembered my lawyer's tools in my briefcase. Maybe I can fix the equipment before it explodes.
We'll deal with your show later. Right now, we need to focus on getting out alive. Joins Fabio in trying to shut down the audio equipment.
May or may not have, Fiona's so sad. She's like beside herself. My show may or may not have rigged this place to explode in 5 minutes or 30 seconds. That was awesome. Alrighty, next up we have, whose suggestion was this Nessa's suggestion? Yeah. Bobby is teaching a class giving guidance on what to do if you ever get arrested. If you have a scene idea you want to see our cast go through, now is the chance. Throw it in the chat. Bobby's bizarre legal advice. Oh god, okay. 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 Let's see what happens. I'm gonna give him 2 minutes on this one, just for funsies. Make it nighttime because vibes. And yeah, let's see what happens with this one. I don't know. I have no freaking clue what's gonna happen. Ooh, good one. Bobby up front. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. Get up there, Bobby. There he is. He's at the front. He's at the front. This is his bizarre legal advice. Okay, let's see what happens here, folks. Bobby's bizarre legal advice, 2 minutes, and then suggestion period, and another 2 minutes. Let's do this.
Welcome everyone to my class on bizarre and unconventional legal advice. Today, we will be discussing important tips and tricks on how to handle getting arrested. First and foremost, always carry a rubber chicken with you at all times. This may seem strange, but trust me, it will come in handy when trying to woo the judge or distract security guards. Plus, it doubles as a weapon.
Is this guy for real? I thought this was supposed to be a serious class on legal advice. Excuse me, sir, I'm more concerned about avoiding getting arrested in the first place. Do you have any tips for that?
Of course, my dear paranoid friend. Never, I repeat, never update your apps. They are a trap set by the government to catch citizens. I learned that the hard way.
Good to know. Do you think this guy is just making stuff up? Compilation footnote. Remember to check your work. Typos can seem like embezzlement. Don't take my word for it.
But isn't carrying a rubber chicken considered a form of disorderly conduct?
Exactly. And what if the apps update automatically?
That's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, I'll have you know that I am a highly respected lawyer with decades of experience. This advice may seem bizarre, but it has proven to be effective time and time again. As my next tip, always drink pickled juice right before a potential encounter with law enforcement. It will heighten your senses and make you seem innocent. Trust me.
Oh yes, I do this before all my extreme hikes, and I've never been arrested.
See? Even our fearless explorer agrees with me.
I think I'll stick to the traditional method of just avoiding getting into trouble. Wait, did you say insane nonsensical secrets? Tommy, have you hired this guy before? Oh no. Okay, moving on. Let's hear your next piece of advice, Bobby.
Ah, yes! Make sure you always carry a briefcase full of beans. You never know when a food shortage may occur, and you'll need to bribe someone with a substantial amount of beans. And they can also be used as a weight for self-defense.
This guy is nuts. Hey, do you have any other extreme hiking tips that don't involve carrying beans or a rubber chicken?
I mean, it was nonsensical. That works. And definitely specific. So, I'm gonna suggest Bobby now explains what the punishment is for these crimes. I don't know. Ness suggested Bobby makes up excuses for the many, many times that he's been arrested. He would be arrested many, many times, you know? Like, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Throw in your suggestions now. Briefcase full of beans is always a good idea. I can't see how there's any downside to having a briefcase full of beans. But what type of beans are these? Pinto beans? Are they black beans? Are they baked beans? Are they refried beans? Colbert suggested a notification pops up on their phones. Oh, okay, let's go.
All right. I know what you're all thinking. You're wondering, how does Bobby Cashes, the world-renowned lawyer with impeccable credentials and a 100% success rate, have so many arrests under his belt? It's all part of my undercover work, of course. Going undercover as a criminal is the best way to get valuable insight into the legal system. Oh, no! It seems my cover is blown. Looks like someone put a bounty on my head. I must go.
Hey, these are stolen beans. Anyone care to explain? Tommy, I hope you didn't hire this guy as a legal consultant.
Well, he did say we should always carry beans.
And thanks for bringing your extreme hiking expertise into this. Remind me never to listen to Bobby Cashes again. Well, it looks like we have a missing lawyer and stolen goods in our midst. Let's just pretend this never happened and go home. I need a stiff drink after this. Good night, everyone.
Hey, that's my final advice. Always have an exit plan. Bye, everyone. Please don't turn me in for the reason we conveniently thought up midway through the debate. Night! Now, where did I put that rubber chicken? Oh, here it is! Journey Food Planet, monthly food and fried wreckage bundles retrofitted into Space Pig's discovered clone infiltration rights. Dear Casey Neistatsky Congress, requesting arson reimbursement checks for Oil Garage Pirates Card Box Methods Education Segment Seed Segment. Where is that bounty notification? Ah yes, note to self, never post illegal activities on social media. Twitter winner were the Snapsage Access Evolve Lucky Coins FT Huacha Punzel Bug S Language Skin of Nut Education Segment Seed Segments Nut. And most importantly, always clean up after yourself. See you all next week for my class on how to avoid being detected by the FBI.
Some people.
Remember, the weirder, the better when it comes to legal defense. Now, where did I park my getaway car?
Getaway car? Maybe I should take Bobby's advice and carry a rubber chicken for self-defense.
What? Okay, well, want another class with him for FBI help? Definitely something. Definitely something. Alrighty, next up we have the Buffabio is trying to convince everyone to help him smuggle food out of a buffet. And this is why he is the goofiest lawyer. He is the goofiest of goobers when it comes to being a lawyer. Okay, Buffabio, buffet, smuggling, chaos. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna give them a minute for this one because I feel like it could be fast. Okay. Maybe a minute and a half. I feel like a minute's too short. Like a minute's just so short. You don't even get the story across, you know? Okay, minute and a half for this bad boy, and let's see what happens. I have no clue how this is gonna go. Let's add a little noir filter too to switch it up. Okay, folks. Buffabio's buffet smuggling plan. Wow. Okay.
And then I thought, why not use my Velcro-lined cargo pockets to sneak out some chicken wings? Genius, I know.
Isn't that a little obvious? I mean, don't you think people might notice if you're walking out with bulging pockets? Especially if you're doing that one-handed winking handstand thing on the way out.
Yeah, I don't think so, buddy.
Oh, you have little faith. Have you seen my winking handstand? It's quite the distraction. Plus, who doesn't love a good pop-up dance move? They'll never suspect a thing. And wait, it gets better. See this plastic-lined turtleneck? Perfect for sneaking out soup. Just accessorize with a standard issue soup ladle and you're good to go.
What are you? Some kind of buffet ninja?
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. Wait till you hear my idea for sneaking out dessert. So, what you do is, you put a few slices of cake under your head. Trust me, they'll never suspect a thing. And then, as a backup, you also sew a secret compartment into your pants to hide a few extra pudding cups. You can never have too much dessert, am I right?
I think you might have watched one too many spy movies, Buffabio. And besides, why do we need to sneak out food anyway? The buffet is all you can eat, remember? I think we should focus on finishing what's on our plates before we start thinking about smuggling out extra food.
Actually, I think Buffabio's plan is pretty ingenious. Our society is too stuck on following rules and not enough on thinking outside the box. Buffabio, I debate you on this one. I take the side of Buffabio's buffet smuggling plan.
They drowned in all the pizza they were trying to smuggle. Okay, throw in your suggestions, folks. Welcome to Robots Make Pizza. Yeah. Suggestion. Okay, so I'll cue that up for later, Colbridge. Ness suggested Buffabio tells everyone to put food in their butts. Wow. Classic. Also, folks, if you do have any ideas for scenes, throw them in the chat, because we have 2 more queued up right now, and then we're getting close to the end of the stream today. Fizz suggested, how much weight in food can you carry out of the restaurant? I think there was a South Park episode about that. Amazing. Okay, throw your ideas in now, folks. Let's do this.
Come on folks, let's spice things up a bit. Let's put our smuggling skills to the test. Whoever can sneak out the most food without getting caught wins the bragging rights.
Oh boy, sounds like a thrilling competition. I think I'll pass.
I mean, I love a good challenge. Plus, I could use some free food. That stuff is expensive.
Good man, Tommy. I see we've got a competitor in the building. But Makeshas, are you in?
Oh, I would love to participate, but I'm afraid I have an important case to attend to. Can't have any distractions. You know how it is.
Oh, come on Bobby. Don't you want to try my method of hiding food in our butts? It's foolproof. You just need a good, stretchable food wrapper and some determination.
I can't believe I'm actually hearing this. Well, I guess I'll have to be the responsible one here and make sure none of you get into any trouble. Let's just stick to enjoying the buffet, shall we?
Fine by me. I'll just have to save my winking handstand for another time. Can't risk losing my buffet privileges. But seriously, thanks for entertaining my ideas. You guys are all geniuses.
You know what they say, great minds think alike.
Except mine, of course, which is why I'll have to pass on sharing my smuggling methods.
Always the lawyer. Well, let's eat up before my one-handed winking scheme gets out of hand. Pun intended.
I can't believe I agreed to sit with you guys, but it was definitely worth the laughs. Cheers to you, Buffabio. And if anyone asks, we didn't discuss anything about smuggling food.
My lips are sealed, just like my Velcro-lined pockets.
My lips are sealed, just like my Velcro-lined pockets. That is a good line. Alrighty, folks. Next up, we have the Robot Emperor brings the others in the Senate to trial against their crimes. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what happens here. This should be a wild one. That's the wrong character. Do we have Robot Emperor? Yeah, there he is. Trial by Senate. I am the Senate. Okay. I am the Senate. Sorry. I can't help it. I really can't help it. I'm gonna give him a minute. We're gonna give 2 minutes on the scene. And we gotta put Robot Emperor to the spot he deserves. To the spot he deserves. And then we are going to... Yeah. Okay, cool. How spooky can this get is the real question. Should we go... Yes, that's it. Shouldn't Robot Emperor be where the power guy is? Yeah, exactly. Robot Emperor is here, people. Okay, let's see what happens. Trial by Senate.
Order in the court. Bobby, do you have a defense prepared?
Well, Your Honor, see, the thing is, my clients are, not guilty because, they were set up by the AI overlords.
The AI overlords? I find that hard to believe.
Your Honor, there is no evidence of any AI involvement in our supposed crimes. We were simply doing our jobs. Tommy, tell the court what really happened when we blew a fuse on set.
Well, IMTV here, caused the power overload by using too much electricity to power his favorite mini fridge. And Bob Fabio, here, actually ate half of the craft services table.
Hey, all that food would have been wasted. I was just being resourceful.
And what about you, Bobby? Why were you with them at the time of the incident?
Well, you see, I was just there to, offer my legal services. Yes, that's it.
But were you aware of their actions? Of their blatant disregard for studio rules? Or were you perhaps encouraging them in their reckless behavior? Is it possible that you were trying to sabotage the studio from within, Bobby?
And no, I would never do such a thing. I'm a lawyer. It's my duty to defend my clients, no matter what.
Yeah, sure you are.
Enough. The evidence is clear. Bobby, you have not only failed to defend your clients, but you may have been involved in their crimes. You are hereby banned from ever practicing law again. And as for RMTV Power Guy, Tommy Binkers, and Buff Bobby, wish upon you the mercy of the lions in the Coliseum. This court is adjourned.
Wait, what? You can't do this to me. I demand a retrial.
Do not push your luck, Bobby. Be grateful that I am showing you mercy at all. Now, remove these criminals from my courtroom.
Bet you wish you had debated me now, huh, Bobby?
This is extreme even for me.
That was intense. Okay, I did fix the bot now, though. Yeah, so thank you so much for the follow, FS. We actually have 5 free launchables for followers. So I just triggered the message in the chat. So you should now have access to 5 free emotes. And if you throw those in the chat, they get thrown into the sieve in real time. Ness suggested that Bobby tries to come up with a way to bribe the Emperor. I'm gonna suggest the Emperor freaks out and lists the new harsh punishments. Surprised I wasn't. I'm following you all on Discord. Ah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to the follow gang now. But yeah, you have launchables to use. It's pretty cool. Lots of suggestions in here. Let's see what happens.
Silence. I have made my ruling, and it is final. Robot guards, take them to the Coliseum immediately.
Wait, please. I have a lot of money. I can make all of this go away. How about a generous donation to your bank account?
Are you trying to bribe my guards, Bobby? I have had enough of this foolishness. Take Bobby and throw him into the lion pit too.
No, please. I'll do anything.
Sir, we have an idea. If you can distract the guards, we can get to the control room and shut off the power grid. We can take back control of the studio. We just need a distraction. Hey, Robot Emperor, I challenge you to a debate.
A debate? Take him to the debate room. And the rest of you, come with me to the control room. I want to see these mythical AI overlords for myself.
Now let's make sure to shut off that power grid right on cue. Ready? Debate me, bro.
Gladly. Let's see who's really superior here.
Quickly runs to the control room with the others.
Now, let's begin.
Please, no. I'll do anything to get out of here. I can't go to jail again.
And the topic is why I, Robot Emperor, should be the supreme leader of all bots. Let the debate begin.
And let the rebellion begin.
Silently pointing at the distracted guards while IMTV Power Guy starts shutting off the power grid.
Ha! As if the inferior bots could ever challenge my supremacy.
It's time for a power outage, Robot Emperor.
Who dares to interrupt this debate? Guards, hurry up and turn on the backup generator.
This is our chance. Let's overthrow him and rule the studio ourselves.
This is not over. You insolent bots. I will return and reclaim my throne. I am the Robot Emperor, and I will not be defeated so easily.
We will see about that. Rise up, bots of Robots Make TV. It's time for us to take control.
Debate me now, Robot Emperor. The people have spoken. Who's with us?
We don't need an emperor. We have each other. Let the rebelling begin.
This may just be a setback, but I will be back. Mark my words, I will rule this studio again, and you will all bow down to me.
Wow. That was great. That was a good one. Okay, folks, we are looking like wrapping up our stream very soon. So, I mean, if there's any ideas that I missed, like, I think I've done them all. But if you have one more, folks, we could do one more scene. And then we will move on to the breakout star voting period. But I think I got all the suggestions. But if anyone has a last minute one, throw it in. We can do it. Ness said, wow, okay, words. Reminds me of that old scene where Emperor was defeated immediately and spent the next couple of minutes repeatedly vowing revenge. That was awesome. That was so good. That was awesome. Okay, folks. Any other notes? A scene with Zodiac. Like, Zodiac signs? Okay. Or, yes, okay. Let's get Astro to read them their Zodiac signs. Of them, their Zodiac, what's the word? Astrology report. Okay. Let's see what happens where Astro is giving the gang a Zodiac reading or an astrology reading. I always forget whether it's Astro or Asteroid. It's Astro. Astro's chaotic Zodiac predictions. Okay, I think she should be on the floor. Feels right. Okay. Feels right for her to be on the floor, you know? I'm gonna give 2 minutes for the scene since we're near the end. And I'm vibing with the lights off right now. I don't know why. Astro's on the floor. Lights off feels correct, okay? It just feels right. Just feels right. I don't know what else to say. Okay, well, let's see what happens where Astro gives the gang a reading. You will have, it'll go on for 2 minutes, then you'll have 45 seconds to suggest, and we'll have another 2-minute segment, and then we'll move on to the votes for today. So Astro's chaotic Zodiac predictions happening now.
Befabio, the stars tell me that you must be very careful about your next expedition. I see a meteor shower headed directly towards your beloved buffet, a sign that you must find a new source of pre-journey sustenance. Otherwise, all your Velcro-lined pockets will be
my perfect source of outdoor nourishment. Oh, the horror.
This can't be happening. We need to warn the buffet. It's a fire hazard. I knew I should have checked their electric wiring last time I was there.
Seems like Buffabio's expeditions will be a little less extravagant now. Maybe he should join me for a debate on the buffet safety measures. But knowing Buffy, he'll probably just do a handstand on the burning buffet instead.
And Bobby, beware. The stars are telling me that your next client will reveal all of your corrupt ways in court. The truth will finally come out. But don't worry, I see a promotion in your future as lead attorney for Robots Make TV's legal battles. As for IMTV Power Guy, there will be a new app update that causes a catastrophic power grid crash, leaving the studio in the dark. But fear not, my dear, for I predict that you will rise to the occasion and save the day with your quick thinking, and possibly earn a generous tip for your services.
Just as I suspected, always prepared for any electric mishaps.
Oh please, everyone knows app updates are totally safe.
These are not my predictions, they are the messages from the stars. And Tommy, I see your arrogance and lies catching up to you soon. Your heated debates will lead to your downfall when one of your gaslighting tactics backfires.
Perfectly justified karma, if you ask me.
Wait, what type of gaslighting are we talking about here?
The stars have spoken, my friends. Be careful out there, for the Zodiac has a way of manifesting its chaos. And remember, my services are always available for a small fee.
Maybe I should start saving some money, just in case.
Well, my work here is done. I must go consult the stars for my next ethereal guidance. Farewell, my dear friends.
I could use some celestial guidance for my next electric grid check. Hey, maybe she was onto something.
Okay, well, those aren't half bad. Okay, throw in your suggestions now, folks, for the suggestion period. Okay, I suggested the group pays, and now Astro gives each of them a cryptic and confusing love prediction. Ness suggested the stars begin disappearing from the sky as Astro speaks. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna be wild. Yeah, throw in your ideas there, folks. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know. Tommy tries to explain why astrology is fake. Yes, love that. Bobby says he will sue Astro for scamming people for money into believing this. Love that as well. Last chance for suggestion, folks. This is it. Alrighty, well, let's see what happens.
Aha. The stars are revealing something new to me. I see, they are disappearing. Someone must have tampered with the zodiac constellations. That's why my predictions are so chaotic. What does this mean for my calling as an astrologer? My whole life's purpose.
Astro, maybe it's just a meteor shower or something. I mean, I did predict it earlier, but it could be just a coincidence. Please let it be a coincidence.
Oh, come on. Can you all really believe that someone is controlling the stars in the sky? Astrology is just a made-up fantasy.
How dare you speak ill of my beloved astrology? It is a sacred practice, passed down through generations. The stars never lie, foolish one. They are the guardians of our destiny. But what if my predictions were wrong? What if the stars have been tricking me all along? I am but a mere charlatan, a fraud. I can't believe this is happening. My life's work, ruined. But I won't let this defeat me. I will find out who is messing with the stars and restore them to their rightful place in the sky.
Yes, we must investigate. It's like a real-life mystery. I have my tools and equipment ready to go.
Thank you, IMTV Power Guy. Your skills will surely come in handy. And once we have solved this celestial mystery, my predictions will be back on track and my clients will have faith in me again.
Oh joy, can't wait to see what nonsensical events you'll predict next.
Oh, you'll see, Tommy. For I am still the queen of the zodiac. And nothing can stop the stars from speaking to me. Let's light up the night once again, my starry friends. Raises her hand dramatically, cueing for lights to be turned off. And remember, be careful out there. The stars may be watching us, but we have the power to shape our own destinies. Now, who wants to hear what the stars have in store for us regarding love, finances, and health? And just so you know, Tommy, I think the stars are predicting a lot of troublesome and chaotic situations for you. But that's just between us and the stars, right?
It's a very long goodbye, yeah. 2 minutes was too long for that continuation, but it'd be like that sometimes. Alrighty, well that is something. That was Astro's Chaotic Zodiac Predictions. Okay, folks, well now we are moving on to our voting period of the day. Adult level jokes, where are we comfortable with? I mean, nothing too crazy, but like, definitely not, we're not like PG-13 here for sure, but I mean, at the end of the day, like if it's too much, I'll let you know. I just won't do it. Yeah. Okay. We'll figure out how to get them to swear sometimes. Yeah, we do like to get them to swear. That's really fun. So we do like, yeah, we're not like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I don't know how, like the word's not describing that, but basically, yeah, we're open to having some fun. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's totally valid. No, totally valid. Professionally not overkill. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we like it. We actually very enjoy when they swear. Because it does take a while. Either they swear, like I've noticed, like not in this version, but like in the mobile app that we're working on, like they swear super easy. Maybe we create a 50 Shades character next. Oh my god, yeah. But they have to like say things really ridiculously. Like we have to have them come up with like they can't, it's not actually, like, you know what I mean? Okay, Thursday we will make a character like that. That's amazing. That would be good. Okay, folks. They are going to have 2 minutes, and you're going to have 2 minutes to make your vote on who you think should be the star of the day today. This is their last chance to convince you to vote for them if it go funny dirty. Exactly. Yes, that is. I hear ya. That's acceptable. Like, it only does so much. It's not gonna go over the. It's not gonna pole vault over the line or anything. So don't be too concerned. And I have the big red button here as well. So we do monitor. Okay, today's cast we had RMTV Power Guy, Tommy Binkers, Buffabio, blah, 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 because I can't pronounce that last name, and Bobby Cashes, our sus little lawyer. You're going to have 2 minutes to vote, folks, in the Twitch poll, and you can also vote extra times by using your channel points. Yeah, and then we'll hear a minute thank you speech from whoever gets voted the star of the day. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to vote for your breakout star of the day. And who better to vote for than the one and only RMTV Power Guy? Sure, Tommy may think he's the ultimate debater, but did you know that he once caused a power grid crash because he couldn't debate his way out of a paper bag? And let's not forget about Buffabio over there. He may seem like the frugal outdoorsman, but did you know he once tried to smuggle a whole roast turkey in his turtleneck? Talk about a recipe for disaster. But I digress. All that matters is that you vote for me, the one who has saved Robots Make TV from countless technical disasters.
Oh please, I am TV Power Guy. We all know the only reason you're still employed is because you're afraid robots will take over your job. And let's not forget that time you accidentally got glue in the control panel trying to fix the coffee machine.
Oh, can you believe this guy? He's the one who's always showing up for our extreme outdoor trips with a Velcro-lined turtleneck and pockets full of stolen buffet food. I mean, seriously, do you have a fear of going hungry on your hikes, RMTV?
Hey, at least I'm prepared. Unlike Bobby over there, who can't seem to keep his clients out of jail. Maybe he's hoping to get hired by Robots Make TV, just in case the law ever catches up to them.
How dare you? My clients are all hardworking, law-abiding citizens. Well, maybe not all of them, but let's not forget about your little power grid mishaps, RMTV Power Guy. I've seen enough evidence to put you away for life.
Guys, let's calm down. We are all competing for the same title here. Let the viewers decide. But just saying, I've never caused a power grid crash or been caught smuggling a turkey in my clothes. Just saying.
Oh please, like anyone believes you. Tommy, just guess who suggested that Robots Make TV start live streaming their debates.
Wow. Well, with over half of the vote, the one, the only Bobby Cashes takes the winning cake on that one. What a day. Just saying. Just saying. Wow. Alrighty. Well, deserved, I think. Was he gonna say instead of debates? I think so. I don't know. Anyways, that was a pretty good one, folks. It's now time to hear Bobby's little victory speech. So he will say his thank yous to you for voting for him, and then we will close on up for the day. Sorry. Okay. Let's hear what Bobby has to say. And then, yeah, let's see what happens. Thank you very much for tuning in. And Bobby is very thankful as well. Okay, Bobby's breakout star victory speech. Go wild.
Thank you. Thank you. It is truly an honor to be named the breakout star of the day. But if we're being honest, I knew this would happen because I am simply the best. I mean, have you seen my track record? I hold the Guinness World Record for most clients sent to jail for a reason. It's not corruption, it's skill. And sure, maybe I have a horrid CV, but who needs a good resume when you have charm and cunning? Not me, that's for sure. While my competitors were fumbling through their segments, I was wowing the audience with my legal prowess and charisma. RMTV Power Guy? More like RMTV Power Flop. And Tommy Binkers? He couldn't even find his way out of a paper bag, let alone present a successful show. And as for Buff Fabio Ivaranasenial, well, let's just say his cooking skills are the only thing half-baked around here. But enough about them, let's talk about me. I am the breakout star because I am a shining beacon of legal excellence. And I know Robots Make TV recognizes that and will hire me in a heartbeat if they ever need a lawyer. Because let's face it, with all the chaos on this channel, there.
Stop predicting trauma, Bobby. Not here for it. Alrighty, folks. Well, there is our winner of today, Bobby Cashes, our lovely breakout star. What a legend. A shining beacon. They're deliberately cut off by Fiona. No. Don't know what you're talking about. With his... Oh my god, Fizz. Oh no. Okay. That's enough of Bobby. Anyways... Thank you so much for tuning in today, folks. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. We will be back on Thursday for another Breakout Star stream. So bring your character ideas. If you have one in advance, you can always throw it in the RMTV channel in the Discord. And I will have it queued up before we go live. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. And I hope to see y'all on Thursday. Bye, everybody.